Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we will learn about top 20 Power Apps interview questions. So please watch this video till the end so that you can understand it completely. And if you have not subscribed my YouTube channel yet, please subscribe it. So let's get started. So the first question is, what is Power Apps? Power Apps is a low-code platform for creating custom business applications. It allows users to build apps without extensive coding knowledge using visual tools and pre-built components. For example, you can create a simple inventory management app using drag and drop feature. Next question is, what are the main components of a Power App? Answer will be Canvas app, model driven apps, and Power Automate. For example, using Canvas app for a custom layout and model driven apps for structured data management. Next question is, explain the difference between Canvas apps and model driven apps. Canvas apps offer flexibility for custom layouts, while model-driven apps are built on data models for complex business processes. For example, a Canvas app for a user-friendly interface versus a model-driven app for managing customer data. Next question is, what type of data sources can be used in Power Apps? Common data service, SharePoint list, Excel worksheets, Azure SQL databases, and other online services. For example, connecting a Power App to a SharePoint list to manage project tasks. Next question is, how do you connect Power Apps to a data source? You can use the Data tab to add a data source and select the appropriate connector. For example, connecting to an Excel file stored in OneDrive. What are the different types of controls available in Power Apps? Answer will be input controls, display controls, media controls, layout controls, and data controls. For example, using a drop-down control to select a value from a list. Next question is, how do you use formulas in Power Apps? Formulas are used to perform calculations, manipulate data, and control app behavior. For example, using the sum function to calculate the total of a column in a data table. Explain the concept of security roles in Power Apps. Security roles define permissions for users to access and interact with the data and features within an app. For example, assigning a security role to allow only managers to approve requests. Next question is, how can you deploy a Power App to another environment? You can use the export and import features in Power Apps to move apps between environments. You can also use pipeline feature of Power Platform to move the solution from one environment to another. Example, exporting an app from a development environment and importing it into a production environment. What is the Common Data Service? CDS is a cloud-based data storage and management platform that integrates with Power Apps. For example, storing customer information in CDS for use across multiple apps. Next question is, how would you implement a cascading dropdown in Power Apps? You can use the filter function to populate the second dropdown based on the selection in the first dropdown. For example, selecting a country in the first dropdown and displaying the corresponding states in the second dropdown. So you can apply a filter function in the second dropdown based on the selected value of the first dropdown. Next question is, how do you handle large data sets in Power Apps? You can use delegation to query data efficiently and avoid performance issues. For example, displaying only the first 500 records of a large SharePoint list and using delegation to load more data as needed. Next question is, how do you create a simple CRUD, which is create, read, update, delete app in Power Apps? The answer will be, you can use forms and galleries to interact with the data sources. For example, creating customer management app with forms for adding and editing customer details. Next question is, how do you use Power Automate with Power Apps? You can integrate Power Automate flows to automate tasks and processes within your app. For example, creating a flow to send an email notification when a new record is added. Next question is, how do you customize the look and feel of Power Apps? You can use themes, custom colors, and fonts to match your organization's branding. For example, applying the company logo and color scheme to an app. Next question will be, what is an environment in Power Platform? An environment is a space to store, manage, and share your organization's business data, apps, and flows. It acts as a container for separating apps that might have different role, security requirements, or target audiences. What are the different types of environments available in Power Platform? The answer will be, there are three main types of environments, which is production, sandbox, and trial environments. For example, you can use a sandbox environment for development and testing and a production environment for live apps. Next question is, how do you manage user access to environments? You can use security roles and permissions to control who can access and perform actions within an environment. For example, assigning the environment maker role to users who need to create and manage apps. The next question is, what is an environment variable in Power Platform? Environment variables are used to store configuration data that can be referenced across multiple apps and flows within an environment. For example, storing API keys or URLs that are used in multiple Power Automate flows. The next question is, what steps would you take to troubleshoot issues in a specific environment? The answer will be, you can check environment settings, review logs, verify user permissions, and ensure that all dependencies are correctly configured. For example, if an app is not working, verify that the necessary connectors are properly set up and that the user has the required permissions. So these are the top 20 Power Apps interview questions. If you like this video, please click on the like button and please subscribe my YouTube channel. And if you have any question, please post it in the comment section. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.